Top 5 Scariest Paranormal Cases That Remain Unsolved. Throughout history, there have been cases so terrifying, so unexplainable, that even skeptics are left speechless. Some of these events have no logical explanation, no closure, only fear and speculation. Today, we explore 5 of the scariest paranormal cases that remain unsolved. Viewer discretion is advised. Case number 1. The Dyatlov Pass Incident. Our first case takes us to the frigid Ural Mountains of Russia. In 1959, 9 experienced hikers set out on a journey, only to be found dead under mysterious circumstances. Their tent was discovered torn from the inside, as if they fled in a panic. Their bodies were found scattered across the snow, some with crushed bones, others missing eyes or a tongue. No signs of struggle, no footprints leading to an attacker, and traces of radiation on their clothing. Was it an avalanche, a secret military experiment, or something far more sinister? To this day, no one knows for sure. Case number 2. The Elisa Lam Mystery. In 2013, the body of 21-year-old Elisa Lam was discovered inside a water tank on the roof of the Cecil Hotel in Los Angeles. The circumstances of her death are baffling. Hotel surveillance footage captured her behaving strangely in an elevator, pressing multiple buttons, hiding and gesturing as if communicating with an unseen presence. The hotel's rooftop was locked, with alarms that should have gone off if accessed. How did she end up in the tank, and why? Some claim it was a psychotic episode, but others believe something much darker was at play. Case number 3. The Black-Eyed Children Encounters. Imagine hearing a knock on your door late at night. You open it to find 2 children standing there, heads down, asking to come inside. But as they look up, you see their eyes, completely black. Countless reports of encounters with these so-called black-eyed children have been recorded worldwide. They often ask for help or entry into homes and vehicles, and those who let them in report feelings of intense dread, illness, or even misfortune afterward. Are they ghosts, aliens, or something even worse? No one knows their true origin. Case number 4. The Bell Witch Haunting. In the early 1800s, a Tennessee family known as the Bells were tormented by an unseen force. The entity, known as the Bell Witch, would whisper threats, move objects, and physically attack family members. It's one of the only cases in history where a supernatural force is said to have caused a man's death, John Bell. His wife and children reported seeing shadowy figures, hearing unexplained noises, and even receiving direct communication from the spirit. Could this have been a real malevolent entity or just an elaborate family legend? Case number 5. The Vanishing Village of Unjikuni. In the vast frozen wilderness of Canada lies one of the most chilling unsolved mysteries in history. A story so strange, so unexplainable, that it still baffles researchers to this day. This is the eerie tale of the vanishing village of Unjikuni. In November 1930, a Canadian fur trapper named Joe LaBelle was making his way through the remote tundra of Nunavut. He was familiar with the land and had visited the Inuit village of Unjikuni before. But on this particular trip, something was terribly wrong. LaBelle expected to hear the sounds of village life: dogs barking, people chatting, the crackle of fires. Instead, he was met with an eerie silence. As he stepped into the village, he discovered something chilling. The entire population had vanished without a trace. The homes were still filled with food and supplies, untouched and frozen solid. Personal belongings, hunting gear, and even pots of stew remained, as if the villagers had simply disappeared in the middle of their daily lives. Even more disturbing, LaBelle found no footprints leading away from the village, no sign of a struggle, no explanation for where the villagers had gone. But the mystery only deepened. According to reports, sled dogs tied up outside had starved to death. Even more bizarre, an old burial ground nearby had been disturbed. Graves were found empty, the bodies missing. Some believe the villagers were abducted by extraterrestrial forces, while others suggest supernatural entities at work. Skeptics argue that the story may have been exaggerated or even fabricated, as official records from the RCMP claim no such event took place. Was this the work of something beyond our understanding? Or just a case of history warping a forgotten event? These cases remain shrouded in mystery, leaving us with more questions than answers. Are these encounters proof of the paranormal, or is there a rational explanation waiting to be uncovered? What do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this deep dive into the unknown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more terrifying stories. This has been Vsum speaking, and I wish you a good night.